Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation, which basically comes in multiple shades depending on different undertones, so you can find that out. And this product costs rupees $7.99, which is almost 800 for 30 ml of the bottle. So I really want to review this foundation because it's been one of my favorites. Also, from the time I've started doing makeup, I've been majorly focusing on drugstore products. I feel drugstore and affordable are really subjective, but I think any foundation under $1,000 was my focus when I started, and then I came upon a lot of reviews and I finally bought this one. So I am in the shade Golden Beige, which is a 3D 3W beige door. This review will be divided in 5 parts. Firstly, I'm going to talk about its packaging. Secondly, I'm going to talk about what it claims. So basically, it claims to be super blendable. It says that it can be a perfect match for your skin. Thirdly, I'm going to talk about its price point. Fourthly, I'm going to talk about my experience with the product. And finally, I'm also going to talk about what can be improved. So firstly, moving on to the packaging, I feel that the packaging is quite great. Why? Because it has a pump. So it completely depends on you how much product you want to remove in one go or want to use in one go. And I also like how this is quite lightweight. So the foundation though feels like glass. Even if you drop it, it's not going to break. It's heavy duty. Also, the claims are pretty nicely mentioned on the package, so that is good. But since I've been using this for a very long time, I cannot now see the ingredients of it. So basically, the ingredients and everything has now just rubbed off because of a lot of usage, I'm guessing. Overall, I have no specific complaints with the packaging. I feel it's a very well packaged product, and I think I'm gonna give it a 4 on 5 for packaging. Moving on to the second part, which is what the product claims. So this foundation basically claims to be super blendable and a great match for your skin, which by the way in my case is absolutely true, because when I first bought, I actually thought that it's not a great match. I felt that it's a shade lighter, and with this foundation I actually took a risk and I ordered it online. I usually go to the store and buy foundations after testing and trying and matching it with my skin tone, but this was the first time when I actually bought it online. So initially I was a little skeptical about how it's gonna go because it seemed a little lighter, but let me tell you, it is absolutely very blendable. It's gonna blend into your skin tone very nicely if you choose a foundation shade which is very close to your skin tone. So in my case, what I did basically was that I looked around on the internet and I watched different videos where I kind of guessed that the person or the blogger that is talking about the foundation matches, her skin matches with my skin, and that's how I came to the point that this is the shade that I can go for. So yes, it did seem a little lighter initially, but I feel that it's a perfect match because it can completely blend into your skin tone, and also generally your chest area and your neck area maybe slightly lighter than your original face, because your face is the part that is completely exposed to the sun even when you go out. So there are chances that you might get tanned and your skin might change color eventually. So my experience with the product has been great, and I think this product completely does justice to what it claims. It is blendable and it is very easy to work with. It's not very thick, it's not very dewy, it's just the perfect consistency. I'm blending half of my face with a beauty blender or sponge and the other half with a foundation blending brush, which is a flat top brush, so you can clearly see the difference. I feel that it does great justice hiding and concealing those marks that are there on my face that are very clearly visible right now. So at this stage, you can see that I have done a full face of makeup, but when I started, I'd only done eyes because I wanted to show you the foundation application on the camera. So now you can see the full face of my makeup, and you can see the marks are gone. They are completely covered, and my face looks very even toned, and even it matches with my chest and my neck area. Moving on to the third point, which is the price point. I believe that it's not that high end, because if you go out and if you see in the market, there are a lot of brands and a lot of products that I believe are good quality, of course, but they are very highly priced. But this one I believe is definitely good quality. It's a very well-known brand, but also it's not very heavy on your pocket. 800 bucks I think is a decent price, although there are definitely a lot of great foundations under 800 and are also good quality. So yes, it can have a range which is seemingly a little less high end, but I feel that, you know, price point is really subjective. So if you wish you can spend 800 on a foundation, then I think this one is the one that you can definitely go for. Moving on to the fourth part, which is my experience. So basically I've already shared my experience. I have loved this foundation since the time I bought. So usually when you buy a foundation, when you apply it, you're not very confident to go out because you feel, what if it looks cakey, what if it doesn't really blend into my skin tone, and my face looks a different skin tone, my neck and my hands look a different skin tone. But with this foundation, I think I've gotten the confidence to get out, and I have actually gone out, and I've been working with a lot of makeup products recently because I film videos, I take pictures, and also because I have a beauty blog. But I definitely feel that when you take pictures, also if a foundation is not appropriately matching with your skin tone, the pictures don't come out very well. So in that zone also, my experience has been pretty great with this one. The fifth part is what can be changed. Now, so honestly speaking, this environment, they have decided to mostly buy the products that are cruelty free, and also cruelty free is one aspect that I'm definitely going to look at before buying the products. I'm also going to incline towards made in India products or brands. So basically L'Oreal is not made in India, if you're not aware. It's made in France. It's a Paris based company. It was founded in Paris, and also there are a lot of different brands like Maybelline, NYX, Garnier, Matrix. These are the brands that fall under L'Oreal. L'Oreal is basically a parent company. So L'Oreal actually apparently claims to be cruelty free. Like, they've recently become cruelty free. Initially they used to test their products on animals, and then after a few years they said that very recently that they're not gonna test their finished products on animals, which still means that they're gonna test their ingredients of the products on animals. But apparently now they're not testing even their ingredients and their finished products on animals. But it can be a little tricky because Maybelline, which is not a cruelty free brand, is also a brand of L'Oreal, is a subsidiary of L'Oreal. So you know, it's very tricky to like really know whether a brand is cruelty free or not. But then there are a lot of other brands that are cruelty free, and from now basically I'm not gonna go for brands that are not cruelty free. So obviously Maybelline, which is a great brand, but right now is off my list. So I think brands must definitely speak about such concerns because they do matter to a lot of customers, and even them being vegan or vegetarian is definitely a concern for a lot of people and a lot of customers. So I feel that the brands can be a little transparent, and I definitely would want to say that in my video. So that's it for the video. I really hope that you liked this one. If you did, then do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And also please let me know what other product reviews you want. I'm going to come up with a lot of reviews from now. So basically you can also let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to see you next time. Till then, take care.